Okay, so let's look at this worksheet for today. Surface area. We spent a few days going over this. Let's continue practicing it. So with the first page, which is just for my second and fourth period, they're only doing that page, and my advancers are doing both pages, first and second. With the first page, only square-based pyramids, okay? So with each one of these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a net, and then I'm just going to find the value and the area of each of the 5 faces, starting with the base. And the base for these is always going to be square. See that? That's the base right here. This is the base. And it's, what do you do with these two numbers? You just multiply. And that gives you the area right there. Next, we have, ooh, I didn't even realize this was going to be a decimal. I'm sorry. First question off the bat. Next, we're going to take the base times the height, and we're going to divide by 2. And that's going to give us 16.5. So there's 4 of these. So 16.5 here, 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 and here. So to find the area of those, I'm just going to multiply times 4. 6 times 4 is 24, 25, 26. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2 is 6, and then bring down the decimal, and I get 66. And then I'm going to take this number and just add them together. That's what you're going to do. Take those two numbers, add them together, and you're going to get your answer in feet squared. Okay? So you can pause it and do the work, and then move on to number 2 when you're ready. So I'll go and move on to number 2 because I don't have to wait on anybody. Number 2, I've got a square base pyramid. Looks like this. And I'm going to start by finding the base. Now the base, you're going to be responsible for figuring out. Take 6 times 6 and put the base right there. Okay? You're going to do 6 times 6 to get that. And then you have a triangle. Yeah, I'm going to want you to do the work instead of just me giving the answers the whole time. And then you have a triangle that has a height of 14. Oh, that's unfortunate. And it has, let me erase that. And then it has a base length of 6. So, what I want to do, you can multiply those two numbers and then cut the answer in half, or you can just take the 14, cut in half, and do 7 times 6. So the area of these is 42, okay? So all of these have an area of 42. So you're going to take this plus 42 plus 42 plus 42 plus 42, and that will give you the answer. Some people might want to take 42 times 4 plus the area of the base. That's also fine as well. Number 3, and pay attention because you're going to be doing number 6 on your own. You're going to get no help with that. Number 3, so you have the base right here. So the area of the base is going to be 4 because it's 2 times 2. And then you have one face, and it's a height of 10 and a length of 2. So let's cut this in half, and let's multiply 5 times 2 to get 10. Now I don't cut 10 in half, I don't cut this in half because I've already cut this in half right here. So you have 4 faces, 4 triangles, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you're going to take this, which is the area of all the surfaces of the 4 triangles, and you're going to add it to that. And then you're done. Show your work, remember. Number 4, here's the net for number 4. So your base has a length of 4 and a length of 4, and you need to figure out what to do. Go back and look at what I did for number 1 if you're confused. Figure out what to do for number 1 to find the area of the base, and then the height of this triangle. So that's going to be 12, and the area of the base is going to be 4. So I would cut this in half, and 6 times 4 is going to give you 24, which is the area of this base, and this base, and this base, and this base. So take all those 24s, you can add them together, or you can just multiply 24 times 4, whatever you want to do. And then you're also going to add whatever this is, the area of the base. Add it together, and you get your surface area total. This should not be too hard now that you've seen a bunch of examples. Number 5, surface area, 5 times 5. That's 25. And then the wall has a height of 4 millimeters and a length of 5. So I would cut the height in half and multiply times 5 to get 10. Do 10 times 4 to get 40. Then take 40 plus 25. Add them together and you get your surface area. And number 6, you're doing that all on your own. Okay? So 2nd and 4th period, I hope this video is helpful. Everybody else, advanced classes, we're going to move on. Number 7. Now, there are no shortcuts here. You've got 5 faces, 2 triangles, which are going to be here and here, and these are the same measurements. And then you've got 3 rectangles, okay? Rectangle 1 and 2 and 3. So let's do the triangles first. So the height is 4, the base length is 6. Let's cut the 4 in half and multiply to get 12. That's the height of this. I'm sorry, that's the surface area. That's also going to be the surface area of the other triangle. So now we're just going to look at the 3 rectangles. Let's start with the base, the shaded part at the bottom. That's going to be 6 times 12. Then you have this wall, which is 12 by 5. And then you have this wall, which is also 12 by 5. So now all you need to do is just add those 5 numbers together, and you're finished. And what I just did for that, you're going to need to do the same thing for number 9. Okay? Actually, let me look. I might have to look at number 9 myself, because I'm not sure. That might be a problem. Nope, it's not. You've got the base. Yeah, I'll get to that when I get to it. Number 8. I'm going to say for this is pair up these 2, multiply 12 times 4, because it's a rectangular prism, and then 6 times 4. Did I please tell me I did that at the bottom? Okay, good. Yeah. And then you're going to get 3 answers. And you're going to take those answers, you're going to add them up. And whatever that gives you, you're going to double it. And that equals the answer. Okay? That's it for number 8. That's all the help you should need. Let's look at number 9. I was a little bit confused, but I realized you've got your base, you've got your height. So it's basically a triangle like this. Oh, that is going to give you a decimal though, okay? So you're going to have to take 25. Actually, I'll say this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to have a triangular prism with 2 triangular faces and a rectangular face. And since you're supposed to cut this in half, but you also, look, you have 2 of these. So you're going to multiply that times 2, which means both areas will equal 25 feet squared as the surface area. So it is not Don't think it's this. 25 and 25. That's wrong. Both of them together. So maybe it will be more helpful if I did it like this. They both add up to be 25. Okay? And then you've got this 5 by 10 rectangle, this 5 by 10 rectangle, and they don't give you this. So why don't they give you that? You know what? We might have to skip this because I don't think you're. I'm just going to give it to you. Let's say this is. Yeah, I'm going to have to tell the whole class this. Let's make it. It's going to be 7. It's going to be really close to 7. And you'll learn the Pythagorean theorem next year to see why that's 7. It's actually really tough, surprisingly. All right, so then you've got your back triangle. This one, the back, is going to be 7 by 10. Okay? Cube, I'm not going to give you any help with. You should be fine on that. And then number 12. Oh, so forgive me, number 11. It's going to be a triangular-based pyramid. And the height of this is going to be 4. And the width, oh, I'm sorry, the height of this is going to be 3.5. And the width is 4. So when you find that surface area of this triangle in the middle, cut this in half and do 3.5 times 2. And that will give you this surface area right here. Okay? And then for these 3, notice I said 3. For these 3, you should know how to find the area based on a height of 4 and a base length of 4 as well. So figure out what to do. Go back and look at some previous examples. If you need help, you shouldn't. And then you have one last part, which is just putting the numbers under here, like number 11. That's a triangular-based pyramid, but it's just one pyramid, one type of pyramid. So I'm just going to put number 11 right there. Okay? So you're going to do 11, 10, 9, 8, and 7. And you can have those under the proper designation of what they are. All right, I hope the video was helpful.